I woke to the faint hum of the ventilation system and the soft press of weight beside me. At first, my groggy mind chalked it up to the half-broken gravity regulator in my cabin. The Eidolon, my cargo ship, wasn't known for comfort, just stubborn reliability. But then the mattress dipped again and I froze. My cabin door had been locked. I always locked it. Heart hammering, I turned my head. She was lying next to me. A woman or something like one. Her skin shimmered faintly, pale silver beneath the dull glow of the overhead light. Her long hair fanned across my pillow like threads of liquid starlight, and her eyes, huge, too large to belong to any human, watched me with unsettling intensity. And then she spoke. "You are mine," she whispered, voice carrying both melody and command. "And everything you think you know is a lie." Those words shattered my morning haze. They didn't just scare me, they broke something inside, like the floor of reality had tilted and I was sliding off the edge. The beginning. I scrambled upright, nearly falling out of bed, pressing myself against the cold metal wall. "Who the hell are you? How did you get in here?" Her lips curved in something that wasn't quite a smile. "You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Try me." Her gaze didn't waver. "I am Elora of the Ascendancy. I was placed here because the truth has been hidden from you, from all of your kind. You have lived in a story crafted by others." I laughed, but it came out brittle. "Right. So some alien stowaway sneaks into my ship and what? Tells me my whole life's a lie. Did Rian put you up to this?" My co-pilot was a notorious prankster. This had his fingerprints all over it. But she didn't blink. "Rian is dead. 3 days ago. An accident in the docking bay. They didn't tell you because they needed you. Compliant." The room tilted. My chest squeezed tight. I had spoken to Rian yesterday, or thought I had. His laughter, his voice, it replayed in my memory, suddenly grainy, unreal, like a bad recording. "No," I said, shaking my head. "I talked to him. He's alive." Her silver eyes softened. "They made you believe it. Projection. False continuity. Because if you saw the cracks too soon, the truth would unravel." Her words clawed at my sanity. I wanted to shove her out the airlock. I wanted to demand proof. But beneath all that, something inside me whispered that she wasn't lying. "Why me?" "Yes." "Because," she said, her hand brushing the sheets where I'd been lying moments before, "you were never supposed to wake up." The middle. I wanted to throw her out, report her, anything to reassert control. Instead I listened. Maybe because I was terrified. Maybe because some part of me already knew I'd stumbled into something far bigger than I could handle. Elora explained in slow, deliberate words, as though unraveling a knot. Humans, us, weren't free. We weren't even truly awake. According to her, we were living inside carefully engineered layers of reality, illusions woven by a ruling force she called the architects. They manipulated memory, perception, even entire histories. Rian's death, she said, was one of 1,000 small lies stitched into your life. I argued. Cursed. I told her she was insane. Then she touched my forehead, and the world split open. For one searing moment I saw it. The ship, my hands, even my own reflection in the steel walls, flickering between forms like 6 overlapping realities. Some showed the cabin pristine, others in rusted ruin, and in one horrific glimpse, nothing at all but endless black void. I stumbled back, choking on bile. What the hell was that? The veil, Elora said quietly. You saw beyond it. Only briefly. Any longer and your mind would shatter. I wanted to deny it, but my own eyes wouldn't let me. From then on, I couldn't stop noticing small fractures, tiny glitches in the everyday fabric of the Eidolon. A door handle that seemed different when I blinked. A panel that changed from red to gray when I looked away. The hum of the engines warbling off-key like a broken recording. Elora stayed close, as if knowing I was spiraling. She told me more piece by piece. The ascendancy, her people, had once resisted the architects. They'd nearly succeeded but lost. Elora herself had been captured, preserved as a bargaining chip. Somehow she'd escaped or been placed into my path. "You're saying I'm important?" I asked one evening, the two of us sitting in the dim mess hall, uneaten rations between us. Her eyes locked onto mine. "You are a fracture point. Your mind resists the veil more strongly than most. That is why they hid you in layers upon layers of lies. But you woke up. And now you are dangerous." I laughed bitterly. "I'm a cargo pilot, not a revolutionary." Her voice lowered. "You are more than you know." The turning point. The rail break came when I tried to access the ship's logs. I wanted to prove Elora wrong, to see clear, unbroken records of Rian alive and well. Instead, I found corrupted files, entries that contradicted themselves. One log showed Rian playing cards with me 2 nights ago. Another showed me alone. Another didn't list Rian at all. I sat there staring until my eyes blurred. Elora appeared behind me. "Now you see." The next day alarms blared. A vessel was approaching, sleek, angular, nothing like the freighters I knew. Elora's face went rigid. "They've found us," she whispered. "Who?" "The architect's wardens. They've come to erase you." Panic clawed at me. I wasn't a soldier. I had no weapons beyond the ship's weak defense drones. But Elora stepped close, placing a hand on my chest. "You can fight," she said. "Not with guns. With what they fear most, awareness." Before I could ask what she meant, the ship shuddered. A boarding clamp latched on. The walls flickered again, reality stuttering like a dying light. And then the wardens came. Tall, faceless figures of shadow and chrome. They moved with inhuman precision. My drones fired, but their shots warped midair, dissolving like smoke. I thought it was over, until Elora grabbed my hand. "Look," she commanded. And I did. Suddenly, the wardens weren't invincible shadows. They were brittle constructs, shells filled with static. Their shapes shifted with each heartbeat, no more solid than illusions. For the first time I saw them for what they truly were. Fabrications like everything else. I raised my trembling hand, focused on that awareness, and one of them cracked, shattering like glass under invisible pressure. Elora's eyes blazed. "Yes, you see. You break their hold. We fought not with weapons, but with perception." Each time I focused on the fractures, the wardens collapsed, dissolving into nothing, one by one until silence fell. My chest heaved, my hands shook, but I was alive, and I knew with bone-deep certainty that nothing would ever be the same. The ending. Afterward, Elora told me the truth I'd been dreading. The architects would never stop. The moment I'd woken up, the moment I'd seen through the veil, I'd marked myself as a threat. My life as a simple cargo pilot was over. "You can hide," she said, her voice gentler now. "Live in the cracks, run until they forget. Or you can fight, truly fight. But if you choose that path, there is no return." I looked at her, this alien woman who had appeared in my bed, who had torn my world apart with a whisper. Part of me wanted to scream at her, to demand she give my old life back.